Alright. Seems to be working fine right now. Besides that, the submarine isn't moving. Or is it? It is! Just surprisingly slowly. When you think about it.
Kapitän. Herr Kaloy.
We're really moving very slowly. No lag, yeah, so it might have been because of my CPU running hot. And we just have the problem is, for some reason, everybody is sleeping. With the UZO. So let's check. And now the submarine is moving properly. Yeah, it seems I have to get some pressurized air spray to clean up the fan and the cooler, the radiator, properly. That was just, yeah, I just blew on it and a lot of dust came out. So there might be further problems. Oh! Chimney smoke. Send out the report. It's... we might be able to attack above surface. Head off to bed. I don't have a carpet in the room now. It's interesting that alarm actually decreases discipline. I don't know if I like how the discipline system works at the moment. So, do you like the game? I will buy it maybe if they fix the bugs, cause a lot of bugs. If I wouldn't have it right now, I would still buy it, I think. Even after this experience, because it's a lot of fun and I can definitely see the potential. I had another game with quite a lot of bugs. It was called Ultimate General Civil War, and now it's pretty much the best Total War style game I have ever played. These guys are going straight at us. Okay, that's bad for our attack angle. So let's turn away. They might hear us. They're not evading yet. What are you guys? Swedish? They really have to add neutral freighters properly. I will continue my campaign of Ultimate General in the future, yes. It's just, these battles get so extremely big. And controlling up to 100,000 men is just, yeah. It's interesting, to say the least. So, that should be better. Night's falling. That should be helping with an attack above surface, as the submarines usually did at this time. You still have to remember that the Type 7s were not really submarines, but more submersible torpedo boats, pretty much. Okay, now slow down so they won't hear us. Oh, they're about to spot us. They have us spotted, I think. Yeah, there we hear it. They spotted us. So now, full speed ahead and close the gap. Also get me a solution on the other ones. I think our attack angle might be good enough that even when they evade, they won't be able to evade fully. That's good enough as a torpedo solution.
Torpedo ausrichten.
We're pretty far away. I really want to get closer before we launch off the torpedoes.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Now, not good. It's getting tired. Send him up on the targeting side again. Ooh, whoa, look at that. How they're going through the waves at the moment. Closing in on high speed. Oh, they lost sight of us again because of the high waves. Interesting.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
Okay, how close are we? That needs to be more precise. 1 nautical mile. Here is 2 nautical miles. Here's 1 nautical mile, so it's pretty much 1 nautical mile exactly at the moment. That's too far out for a sufficient torpedo attack. Sufficiently precise torpedo attack. We need to get closer. I think 500 meters should be fine. So around 4 cables. That's actually the typical distance submarines attacked at this time. So pretty close. Between, I think, 1 kilometer and 400 meters was usually the distance they attacked. Because I think 300 to 400 meters was the distance the torpedoes needed to arm. So a safety distance, pretty much. Ah, he's starting to evade now, so we really need to get closer.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
These guys are simply continuing in that course because they are neutral. Which doesn't mean anything in this version. In Silent Hunter you get really punished for sinking neutral shipping. Those evasive maneuvers are not that great. Closing in quickly with 16 knots at the moment. Really have heavy waves going over our deck. Yeah, the problem was definitely my CPU overheating. I will clean it up before next stream. Alright people, let's get ready. See that, how he's turning? Oh, he's still so far out. Close the distance, close it.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
9 cables, 8 cables,
Legen Sie den
7. Ah, that's a shitty angle,
Kurs auf diese
but we'll try it
Koordinaten.
nonetheless.
Rohr 1 bewässern.
My CPU is in i5 4670K. I might have to mount
Rohr 1 bewässert.
my improved radiator because I wanted to overclock it, and yeah, we're really close now. That should be more than enough. Evening, Silex!
Los!
Off goes it.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30
Yeah, we're
Sekunden.
within 4 cables definitely. That's pretty close. 10 seconds. Don't know if this is actually too close. There it goes. Might hit. Yes, I think that's a hit. Slow down
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
and give us a solution on this
10
thing.
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Ausrichten.
Treffer. Feuer an Deck.
Nice. Good and solid hit. I don't think it will survive that. Okay, going behind it.
Torpedokurs berechnen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Around 300 meters till torpedo is armed. Yeah, and we were in 300 in 3 cable distance. I think that should be fine. So, as there is no consequence, yeah, an Empire Explorer sunk, 25,000 points. As there is no consequence for sinking neutrals, I will sink this one too. 60% at this distance should be good enough.
Aussetzen. Rohr 2.
Though the
Bewässern.
angle is pretty bad. But we'll try it nonetheless.
Rohr 2, fertig.
Los! Torpedo ausrichten. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
And there it goes. Could be a hit.
Kurs auf diese
And then we will
Koordinaten.
try an aft torpedo on this thing.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Because I don't like using the guns.
30 Sekunden.
They don't have any guns, right? But I usually save the guns for... Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
20 Sekunden.
Solid.
Rohr 5. Bewässern.
Well, no loot here.
Am Rumpf. Höhenbruch, Sie sinken. Rohr 5 bewässert.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Los!
And off goes the aft
40
torpedo.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
There's actually loot here. Slowing down now.
Langsamer.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Oh, there it is. That's another hit. I usually save the gun for targets that are still swimming after taking a torpedo hit.
Der A ging daneben, der verläuft.
A miss?
Feuer an Deck.
That's not a miss, definitely not. Okay. Oh wow, the waves here are extraordinary. Where are we? There we are. Okay. Let's see if we're able to pick up the loot from this perspective. Yes, we are. Wooden chest with nothing. And this one sunk too, an Empire Tower. Nope, nothing else to pick up, sadly. On the map mode it looked like there was more, but apparently not. Let's take a look further north. And it is already gone, it seems. That was pretty quick, and no loot there, so nothing, sadly. Too bad. No loot. But a crate. But we have a crate now. Great, we got a crate. Wooden crate. You always can use wooden crates. Alright. Well, you already reported we sunk someone, so it's time for you to reload the torpedoes now.
Zu Befehl.
with a mix of T1s and
Bewegung.
T2s.
Los, schneller.
You
Kapitän.
head off to bed, and you're fine up there. You missed the sinking. I will upload this. Probably someone can clip it. Dive suit yet? I always crash. No, I didn't have any dive suit missions actually. Only in the tutorial. Well, let's get back to the usual stuff.
Rohr 2 geladen. Herr Kaloi.
You know, it would be that sound. It would be great if we had all loaded up again. What? Yeah, 4K is definitely too deep. That's actually pretty deep for our days.
Bewegung. Los, schneller. Rohr 1 geladen.
In case you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's called Korbach. Excellent stuff to stay awake. You're again at the engines. Stop using the freaking engines here. Reload the torpedoes. Oh. Yeah.
Bewegung. Los,
We need
schneller.
more torpedo space on these things. Okay, let's head off to our target.
Rohr 5 geladen. Herr Kaloi.
And you check our position. Yeah, he's just sleeping at the moment. Just want him to be fit again. Get him to warm up the torpedoes. Actually, he's fit enough, right? Korbach? What?
Herr Kaloi.
Okay, radio man's fit enough. Back on the radio, please.
Bestätigt.
So you're good enough
Herr Kaloi.
there. You get up
Sehr wohl,
there.
Herr Kaloi.
I like to send this guy to the navigational chart until he's completely exhausted, and then I send him off. Korbach. Oh, wait. Just checking something. I already got comments on my bugs. Yep, and... you already commented on it. Thanks, TMTC. So we had two streamers actually reporting it. Well, that should help them to find it. I could clip the problem later on and put it in there. That might help. Why is our burn so that bad? Did somebody leave the hatch open again? Huh? You get over here. Yep, we have some water in the ship. Pump that out, please. I have managed to upgrade the conning tower twice. 2 stages. On the second stage you get one twin barrel 20mm and a single barrel 20mm. So that's pretty neat. Then you have a lot of additional firepower. And the first stage you get you keep this one and you get a square platform with 2 additional Italian 30mm MGs. I think they get manned by the crew. Plus, left click the pumps to add it to the cruise. Yeah, just Thought you should activate it for a moment. Like how this guy is cleaning all the time. I didn't crash when I upgraded for some reason. I know there's a problem with the snorkel still, it seems. I think I heard something about that. If I can remove the flag? If you mean go up there and take it away, yes. Actually, I would do that because it's annoying.
Herr Kaloy. Herr Kaloy.
Huh. Interesting. You crash when you upgrade the tower, but it works fine when the snorkel is in. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that's how it is with beta versions. Okay, let's speed things up. We're approaching our target.
Kapitän.
Didn't you forget? Yeah, just wanted to tell him. Is it fictitious country? No, the problem is it's a red flag. You're not running a red flag in the open seas. It's easily spotted at night and at day. So that's a pretty bad idea on a submarine. Can you go down to wrecks and investigate? And you can stop above wrecks that haven't been sunk in too deep waters, and you can send one guy down. He cannot be charged for his war crime. God damn it! Once, only once, I shot at the pontoons to check if it works. And it doesn't work, okay? Just so you know. It does not work. You can't shoot survivors. Which is a shame. You should be able to do that and then get punished for it. That would be better.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
And get up there and give me the targeting site again.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Herr Kaloy.
Yeah.
Kapitän.
I'm attacking neutral ships. Yes, because the game allows it. See? I'm spoiled.
Herr Kaloy. Herr Kaloy.
Moin moin, me master. Long time no see. Oh. I hate this when this happens. I just sent this guy off to take a nap, seconds before he was still plotting our course. This is a feature I don't like, if you could call this a feature at all. Yeah, I just think this feature is stupid. Yes, me master. I will do German streams again, probably in future. In the future, I think on Mondays, most likely. Everything in German, yes. Huh? Come on, find our position again. Oh, actually, we're in a good spot.
Kapitän.
I don't have any thoughts on Hell Let Loose because I didn't really check it out at all. Could copy my guides in German, place on your YouTube channel. I could do that, yes. If you're fine with that, I could do that. Line fell. Alright, then I will do this. I've already promised that I will do some German videos. People were asking for it on the Steam forums. Oh, stop. We have visual contact. They become wrecks, yes. The problem is that you can't really find them at the moment when they went down. The problem is, in this case, I was far out of sea, and it doesn't really get you anything when you dive down every wreck, I think. If you manage to get one to sink close to the surface, so in very shallow water... Oh shit, that's the dead ship, probably, huh? Don't know, TMTC, did you have that with the dead submarine? I had this a few times now, where the crew of the submarine was dead. Head off to bed. We'll now approach it very slowly here. Yeah. Both works, and blowing it up saves, of course, some torpedo. No one wants to be a diver anymore after the tutorial. Yeah, okay. Well, I will save and send over an engineer to check it out. Oh, he's getting tired. We do know now where this thing is, so... Just getting in a position to launch a torpedo at it if we need to. All the commanding officers sleeping. He is dead. This guy is. Yeah. They really need to fix this jumps. It's annoying as hell. Come on, get closer. Still a bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. And stop. Not E-engine, just stop it. Why can't you just shoot this thing? Oopsie. By the way, if you have the problem with loading up a save and you're stuck on E-engines, this is how you switch between them. And I really need to keep in mind that attacking above surface also works with E-engines because they are less loud than the diesel engines. So when you're attacking surface at night, it might be a good idea to switch to E-engines. Need to check how large the difference is. Right now the engine is running at 88 decibels, so we're switching now to electric. Yeah, see that? Bit less loud, not a lot, sadly. I think. Switching engines again, and yeah, 3 decibels less loud. Not a lot. So let's close in a bit. Carbon footprint. And stop. Okay. Again, the jump. I really don't like that. Go on board. That's some distance to travel for this poor guy. Oh wow. I really don't know if this is realistic, but just look at how this thing is dancing on the waves. Oh, that's a dog. I think a dog that wants to go outside. We'll send it off in a moment. Actually, it looks pretty neat when you think about it. But yeah, that's a bit much. Stilren. Character's busy. Yeah. I have to check for the dog. Give me a second, guys. Yeah. I have to send the dog out for a moment. I have my little girl on the arm, but you can still check what happens here. Come on, inspect the submarine. Cares for his for his dog, not hound. Gets stuck on a sandbank in the middle of Norway. What kind of dog? Two dogs. One is a mix between most likely a Chihuahua and an Italian Greyhound. Windhund in German. Mind the ship. And the other one is a mix between a Wiener, a Dachshund, and probably a Belgian Shepherd. Okay, apparently mining the sub does work. Yeah, and on top of that we have 4 little puppies from the 2, because one is a female and the other one is a male. Right. So, we mined the ship, the guys are returning. Yeah, it happens. Wanted to have them castrated, and 2 days before the appointment was, they, got on each other. Can use a full crew. No, the batteries are done. That's the problem. The batteries are damaged, and the whole thing is flooded with gas. With chlorine gas. The stuff they used on the battlefields in World War I. And there the mines go off. Do I actually need to send you to the radio? No.
Zu Befehl.
Ja, sie hat geschlafen, bis Krümel draußen gewesen. Und sie machen a little girl. Okay, that worked. Now, I should have gotten a message, but nope, nothing there. But I guess it was just, yep, that was fine, it sunk, great job. Yep, it's already gone. If I could have at least recovered some of the torpedoes, that would have been great. Alright, now it's time to patrol the area a bit. Of course, for that, this guy needs to go up there. Ave Camos! Actually, we take this chance and get our get to this position to get some. Yeah, that's actually a waypoint for quick travel. I like that you can actually jump across the ocean later on, and you know, you trade just fuel for it, I think, and food. Oh, that's the television of my wife. I really need to get a camera, guys, a webcam, so I can wear my steel helmet while doing this mission. Okay, it's the wrong steel helmet, of course, it's a Soviet one, but still. I think it would be fun. Okay, it's moving. Now we're in travel mode, alright. I have a monocle. No, I don't. Only a Soviet helmet. A real Soviet helmet from World War II. From the Tank Museum in Bovington. But I thought about when I get a webcam, I might acquire a lot of stuff. So like in this case, for this game, for every game, different headwear. What would you think about that? So something like, yeah, for this here, I need a Kriegsmarine, not a real one, of course, without a swastika, because otherwise I get fucked over by the German law. But a Kriegsmarine hat, probably something like a steel helmet, but for World War II streams, I think the Soviet helmet is fine. Roman helmet would be interesting to get. So a toga for Imperator Rome. Not a toga, but probably a checkpoint unlocked. Yeah. Now I'm able to quick travel to this location. But I think that would be fine for the streams. I think I would like that. Dumpert survived. A laurel breath is actually not a bad idea. Oh. He's getting tired. Get over there and you take over on the targeting site. And this guy is dead already. Oh, we actually had radio there. Spray with gold paint. Ah, no. Gold paint, that's so... yeah, that's trash. That's trashy. Nope, he's tired. That was... yeah. Would be too good if we could get any research done today. So I think I will try to unlock this checkpoint while we're on the way back to test the checkpoint system out. Oh, just noticed. See that? There's a checkpoint here actually. The Mediterranean. Port of Safi is neutral at the moment. That's a Vichy port, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, that I need to check that. Ah, crap! Don't have my phone here. I'm not sure if. Yeah, I think so. That should be Vichy, France. Oh, you made a promise. World War II story. Yeah, of course. Tell us. How you fast travel? I think that's possible when you're in harbor. You can just jump there. And you have to pay in food and I don't know if you probably have. Oh, apparently a thunderstorm is raging. I haven't done it yet, but I think it works when you are in harbor. You can just jump to that location. I have to check it out. That's why I want to get back to harbor and back to doing the missions, so we can check this out. Or the other one. You ever hear the tragedy of Dark? Yes, I know about Darth Plagueis. No, not this thunderstorm. The thunderstorm in the game. I just heard it. The crackle. Oh, patrol completed. Nice. Well, we found the lost ship. Got some prestige, accept reward. Like force lightning. We had some rain yesterday and yesterday night and today over the day, which is bad because I wanted to hang out some clothes for drying. Sadly wasn't able to do so. Man, the sea's quiet today. What the hell? I think he already forged everything we can get from scrap metal. Fucked it up here with these two guys. Actually, I remember someone complaining about my language. How bad is it, honestly? Because I think for German I'm actually doing alright, but is it that bad for anyone from the Americas? Yeah, I'm German. I'm German. I'm located near Hanover. Get back on your engines, man. Complain of your language, yeah. No, they complained about me using too strong language. Like, yeah, just before. Fuck. Shit, crap. I know that especially people from the US are often taken aback by Europeans using a lot of strong words. Oh, that was free. Did I just hit the free camera movement? Yes, I did. Finally found the key. Wanted to look it up all the time, just forgot about it. It's not easily offended, really. Poo-poo? The cute version. It's not directly offended, it's more like, you don't swear. That's a very American thing, I guess. My philosophy is, the more you swear, the less likely you are to actually do something bad, because you vented your fury by swearing. Yes, I know. You don't effing swear. What's that crate? External storage. You remember when I sank the ship? I picked the crate up. It's not doing anything. It's just lying around. The hand is empty. Hey, Atlan. Thanks for the sub. Damn, this long already. Wait, where's the sub sound? There we go. Fuck's sake, a few months before my daughter turned 2 one day when she was playing with her Lightning McQueen cars on her own, we suddenly heard a loud fuck coming from her room. Apparently she had picked that up from me and was using it for her play. Yeah, that's children for you. That's always my horror with my little daughter. Don't do fast travel without me. Roger, TMTC. By the way, some people might have noticed that this was much less loud, far less loud, that's right, than it was a few weeks ago, because I tuned down the loudness a bit. Death Corps of Creek. Okay, I have a Space Marine armor, Space Marine army, Space Wolves, but yeah, the Death Corps are in my heart. I have to rearm and refuel anyway. TMTC, it will take a while. Chimney Smoke!
Herr Kaloy. Kapitän.
Oh god, and he's dying on the radio.
Herr Kaloy.
Chimney Smoke behind us. Change course. Oh, he's also dying. Damn it. Missed. Get up there. That's Warhammer 40,000 stuff. I'm Warhammer 40,000 player. 944 Tiger 2 of SS. Schweres Panzerbataillon 501 was driving along a road past a hidden American defensive position when suddenly an M8 Greyhound came rushing out of his cover and moved around the Tiger. Before the Tiger managed to turn its turret around, the M8 shot 3 rounds into the engine. The engines catched fire and tank was abandoned. That's balls of steel right there. You can say what you want about the US Army, besides that they had pretty much the best rifle of the war. Hands down. But bolts they had. I mean, taking on Tigers and Panthers with tanks that you knew were inferior in certain aspects takes some balls, yeah.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Crap. We lost them in the fog. Trying to intercept.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Crap, we can't find them again. Damn it.
Sie den Kurs an.
Okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Oh, running low on fuel. So let's head home. And not only the supplies. The Sherman is often turned down as a shitty tank, but I know it wasn't really. It wasn't flat. It wasn't really looking that great, and its main again.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Whoa, that's close.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
That's a really close contact. What do we have here? Only one freighter apparently. Half speed.
Kapitän.
But the Shermans are better than a lot of people like to talk about them. Tommy Cookers, yeah, the early Shermans, definitely. The M4A1 and even the A2 weren't great. But after that, I talked about that with Herrn Ralf Ratz, the director of the German Panzer Museum, when I was there with military visualized filming. And he said, well, you have to remember that neither the King Tiger, neither the Tiger, and neither the British tanks at the time were modern, but the Sherman had a lot of features that later on were used in pretty much any tank until today. Yeah, from Munster. The 17 pounder, yeah, the 76mm, actually just an improved 75, but they called it 76mm. With this gun, with the wet ammo storage, with the improved stabilization for the gun, with the improved optics it got later on, it was a pretty good tank. The M4A3 was really good. Its suspension was excellent. So yeah, it was inferior in a lot of regards to the German tanks, but it was far more reliable, far easier to produce,
Herr Kaloi.
and that's really important in an all-out war. And what is really important, what a lot of people miss, I talked with about that not only with Herrn Ratz, but also with Nicholas Moran, the chieftain, some of you might know him, the chief historian of, or the main historian of wargaming, so World of Tanks. He was actually an ex-armor officer. Talked about that during Tankfest, and I think he actually did some lectures about that. Where he specifically talks about how good the crew survival rates of the Americans were in comparison to the Germans. In 1944, that is, and later on. Because their tanks, then with wet ammo storage, weren't catching on fire as quickly as the Germans, and it was easier to get out of a Sherman than out of a German tank. Panzer IV was alright, if I recall that correctly. Oh, he's running. Oh no, he's evading. He's zigzagging. Zigzagging. Zackt. The T-34-85 is a pretty good tank. But one-on-one with an M4A3 or M4A4, I would probably go with the Sherman. Because the Sherman was more reliable than a T-34-85. Its gun was smaller in diameter, but absolutely capable of doing the same as the 85mm. And its optics were so much better. And of course you have to take the cruise into account, but then it's not really a technical thing anymore. The Americans were wearing helmets inside of the tanks. Not all of them, of course, but yes, some did that. So, we have acquired the target. I think it's time to charge in.
Herr Kaloi.
I think we are spotted anyway, so I don't really care anymore. Who needs optics when you have 1,000 tanks? Oh. We were on E engines, just noticed. That's why we were so slow. That was my mistake. That's why we were running so slow.
Kapitän.
I think we have a problem here, because I can't... Ah, now he arrived. Full speed ahead. Hey, the German tanks were, in certain regards, really good. The Panther tank was great. Besides its engines, its engine and its general reliability. I really like the design of the Jagdpanther. Jagdpanther is great. But yeah. They had a lot of drawbacks, and they noticed that too late. I have to admit, my favorite tank of the whole German tank line is the Panzer IV, because it was so versatile. Pretty much the German Sherman, just not as easily to manufacture. I think these guys have spotted us.
Herr Kaloi.
Still pretty far out. Okay, I'll send you over to the navigator station and head up to the targeting site with this guy, because he's ready. Yeah, we got spotted. No surprises there. Sturmtiger. I still need to ask Marty for the drone footage from the tank museum, the Panzer Museum, sorry, in Munster, because he I think I told a few people already that he almost managed to fly into the barrel of the Sturmtiger. And I really need his drone footage. Damn it. I don't think MHV has actually used it by now. I need to ask him for that.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Okay, we're getting close. 7 cables isn't bad, but I want to get
Zu
closer.
Befehl.
We're in 5 cables distance. Okay, that should be enough to fire a torpedo. Even though the angle is shit, we might take out its engine.
Torpedo ausrichten.
Let's fire off 1. Actually, no, that's a T2, T2, T1. We have been spotted anyway, so let's take one of the more reliable T1 torpedoes. What we now would need is these things here. See that? Speed and dispersion. Dispersion 0, of course. Close ties. Well, it's not really close ties, it's because of MHV, Military History Visualized, who took me there. And yeah, what I learned was that apparently Herr Ratz was watching my videos. So when MHV asked if I could come along to film there with him and support him while filming and do an interview with him, and Herrn Ratz was, yeah, of course, bring him along, I know his videos. And I was like, what the fuck, he knows? Yeah, and we had a nice interview. It's actually on my YouTube channel, I think. Yes, I uploaded that already. And I think before we really started filming, we talked around 2 or 3 hours, mainly MHV and Ralph, of course, but I think it chimed in 2 or 3 times. These two talking with each other was really a sight to behold. Actually learned a few things, like... Oh, what? A dirt? Ah, damn it. Was preheated. Why the hell was it a dirt? Okay, in this case, we are really, really close. Slow down. Leave that position. Yeah, the angle was shit. Whoa!
Rohr 3 geladen.
Let's try to knock out his engine there. Oh, that's lagging. They really need to fix that. That's actually, from what the developers said, it's not a graphical problem, it's a sound problem. So the sound is causing the lagging.
Zu Befehl.
Wow, you are a shit shot, sir! You missed twice at this distance. That's better. See that? He missed again.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, let's aim a bit higher. Go for the bridge. And the engine.
Feuer an Deck.
Oh, there we go. Well, that looks great. Now let's go for AP ammo. We have a few shot of that. Oh, see that? They actually seem to extinguish the fire a bit. A bit high. We need to get that lower. They extinguished the fire. That's new. Trying to hit the waterline there.
Feuer an Deck.
Ah, there we go. Again. We hit something important, it seems. I think that's enough. I think it's burning down now. Yeah, that thing is going down. Hey, Forest 76, sorry. Random not showing you stream code. Sorry, could you repeat that? Random not showing you streaming code. What? So let's take a look. There it goes down. I don't see anything at sea here. That's only the pontoons. So sadly nothing to get our hands on. But well, it's another ship. That, for some reason, we can't report back that we sunk it, because this guy isn't on the radio. Okay.
Bestätigt.
Oh, TMTC! Alright. So, I'm now allowed to do the stuff I should do.
Herr Kaloi.
Well, we check that out when we get back to harbor. Time to head home.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
And this time with diesel engines, not electrical engines, so we're quicker. Well, it's 3,600 meters deep here, so sadly I can't do anything. It's just a burning wreck at the moment, and I don't see anything on the surface. So sadly, no loot on the surface. There are some missions where you are sent to take down secret equipment on ships, and I think you can take that with a dive suit. If you sink them in shallow enough waters, you might head over to the wreck and send down the diver to capture the secret equipment. I would like if this would provide, for example, research boosts in the game. When you're able to take down, let's say, a British freighter with secret radar equipment somewhere here near to the British coast. So it's really dangerous, but when you manage to do that and you are able to to capture the equipment with your diver, that you can then research it quicker, your next radar. That would be really bold. Would really like that. Because at the moment, of course, the research times are extremely short. So people are able to yeah, have a lot of fun with it. But this will certainly change in the future. Most likely in the way that you only get the research to, yeah, stages that were actually available at that time, most likely. Oh! Wife's calling. Back in a second. Yeah. Time to change diapers. Ja, Einladung bitte hast du, ne? Back again. The Kalorn had to change diapers. Alright, let's head for the coast now.
Herr Kaloi.
This guy's just sleeping. Sometimes he has to cook the eggs too. Because he shot the cook. I leave research alone always bugged for me. Yeah, sadly it seems to be bugged now for me too. And that's really sad because as I said, I was able to, yeah, do research before and upgrade the coding towers and everything. So that was really cool. Actually got the improved toilet and Soundkönig torpedoes, but sadly never got to test them. Yes, I have seen the new single about the Bismarck. Probably not the best song of Sabaton ever, but definitely not a bad one. I like it quite a bit.
Kapitän?
Please, yeah, thank you.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
So come on, let's head to the harbor. I want to use the fast travel to get back out again. If it works. Targets? No targets. Okay. I never was able to acquire any Soundkönig torpedoes. I researched them, and according to the devs, I should have been able to pick them up in Wilhelmshaven or Kiel, at least one or two. At least from what I remember, what the devs said. But yeah, never got to the point because of patches.
Herr Kaloi? Herr Kaloi?
They really need to change that the electrical engine is much, much less loud. I probably have to check for that. I don't know if this is actually here in the book, because for that I might need a technical book on the submarines. Probably something I thought I should get. Let's see if it lags now again. The CPU seems to be doing fine at the moment. Keys? Keys for what? I have... what keys? Because I'm a Kickstarter supporter, so I have a key already for this year, and then we'll get one for the early access game anyway. Keys to head out. Not that I know about it. I think some YouTubers got some. I think Fly Daily got one. One for himself and one to hand out. But I don't know that anyone else got one. They're really, yeah, taking that one slowly. I think they're waiting until the early access is finished because before they hand out any further keys. Fly Daily seemed actually to be rather excited about the game, and compared to Arch Warhammer, he was, yeah, much less critical, because he understands what apparently the whole thing is about. It's early access, after all. Oh, there we have a lag. Once again, the RAM. I really need to upgrade my RAM now. Already looking for some stuff. Just need some money. I will upgrade my RAM. Now come on. Let's get into the harbor. I have 8 GB of DDR3 2133 MHz RAM at the moment. And the game is very heavy on the RAM at certain times, especially during loading times. Much heavier than any other game I know. For example, I have no problems with Total War Warhammer 2. None at all. Ever, with loading times or anything else. Streaming, no problems ever. But with Unity engine games, like Battletech. Yeah, that's the only Unity engine game I play besides UBOAT. But there I have problems. The Unity engine games have an incredible load on the RAM, so that might be causing some problems for a lot of people. I said Battletech, yes. I haven't finished the campaign yet, and I still need to get the DLC. But I played to the very last mission, and then didn't want to go on because an update was out, and then I improved my lands quite a bit, and yeah, stopped going on. I'm now sitting there and thinking I should finish this at some point, but I don't want to because my lands is so good. Don't tell me too much about it. I want to see how the story ends. Okay, so let's ram into the harbor. Oh, slow, 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 slow. Bang. Hello?
Kapitän?
Why aren't I docked in?
Schneller, schneller! Langsamer.
Now I'm docked in, alright. So. Team to see special maneuver. Let's talk with the guy in the warehouse. What you've got? You still have cheese. Do you have now a bit of canned bread? Right. Already had that. Let's get some fish. And torpedoes. T2 torpedoes preferable, but some T1s are always good. Just in case. You park like a boss, thank you. So refueling. I actually need to check where how these look in reality, because that is definitely not the right skin. Oh, yeah, that's the problem right now, that you don't get enough ammunition. Okay, then more coffee. Never know. And a set of weapons. Oh, that needs a lot of... That's better. Okay. Could probably take some vegetables, or I could take some sausages. Yeah, sausages! The cook and shit back. Okay, let's save now. Just to be safe. And then we talk with the recruitment guy. Just to see if we can if it has changed now. CPU usage drops. It goes up again. Can't really decide apparently what's the right way. Okay, additional guys to recruit, fine. Yeah, it's still not working. This is actually a better crew size. 40 is much better. I think that's commanding officer. And 3 lower ranking officers. The skipper isn't listed. So that's actually fine. That's much closer to the actual crew size, but yeah. It's not working properly. Okay, goodbye. So I think they changed the crew size, and that somehow fucked the whole system up. So they need to fix that. Bergen. Oh, do I really want to go to Bergen? Now we take that one. Okay. Do I have a reputation point? Nope. I don't. Too bad. No, I don't want it upside down and in the mountains. Oh, by the way, did they change the environment? No. We still need streets here. Yeah, it's at the moment it's only buildings standing. Oh, actually no, there are streets now. But we would need some streets leading down to the base, because right now it would be pretty difficult for any supplies to arrive here. They're at AA guns by now? Yes, we have now AA emplacements. Actually, that's not nearly enough. We need more AA and quads and 37mm and anything. Yeah. Anyway, we already got what we came here for, so it's time to take off again.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And let's take a look on the map. This is the area we have to... Oh, I clicked and... Aha, right click. Will take us 2 days, consumes 64 tons and 87 food? Holy crap! Well, 64 tons of fuel is expected, but 87 food, they need to change that. So, as you can see, it takes time. I have enough food aboard, I think. Just need to send over some food to the galley, I guess, so the right food gets consumed and not this stuff here. More bread, please. Hi, Ronan. Nice to see you. And today, your timing is absolutely fine. Because I will keep streaming for, I think, 1 more hour. Because the Koawach is coursing through my veins. Today it's better, yeah. I think we found the problem for lagging. My CPU is overheating. And we, I think most of the bugs have been fixed, save for that we can't research now. Otherwise we would have a coding tower by now. Sad about that one. So, the galley is filled now. Great. And that means we are using fast travel. So, TMTC, you're there? Because then we test it out now. Three, two, one. Oh god, please don't explode. Nope, there we are. Worked like a charm.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And there we are. So. Oh, okay. This guy should actually be fine by now, but yeah. It's a bit food heavy, yeah. You need a lot of food to do this. So I could use some potatoes now. Well, it didn't take up any food. So that's not working at the moment. Did it take up fuel? So it's not... You don't lose any food and any diesel at the moment. Not implemented yet, but it's working. Well, let's begin the patrol then. Damn, if we could just do research. How's erster Wachoffizier, baby? Sleeping well? Seems so. Don't hear it crying. I don't know if this... Actually, did anyone watch the date? Could somebody please clip the last, I don't know, minute? And or just go back a bit on the stream and check what the date was before we jumped? Because that could mean that the research would complete, yes. Did not change, yeah. So it's not correctly implemented. Just checking on the Steam forum again. Oh, shut up, Wargaming. There we go. Does Gordon and Strange bug water vanish? No, that's all. The feature request make interior more depressing. No, sadly nothing on that. I will ask the devs. Did they fix the deck gun? You mean that it jumps around when you didn't select a target? I think they fixed that, yes. And loading up saves works now. So he's preheating, he's working the engines, he is sleeping, he's working the radio.
Kapitän.
Oh yeah, what we could do is check if the crew is doing alright. Nobody's idling here, nobody's idling there, that's good. That's something I noticed, that talking with officers doesn't work. Good night, Forrest. TMTC, see you. And I have a good sleep. So, Greenland, okay. Yeah, that's a really dangerous area we are active at the moment. I will stay awake for 1 more hour, so probably someone from the US joins us and gets a look at this game, because I think the streamers I have seen so far are only streaming from either Germany, well, Europe, rather, and Eastern Europe. But nobody's streaming in the US as far as I have seen. Huh. No traffic in this area, apparently. Ah, you missed the Kickstarter by 2 days. Yeah, I just stumbled across it. I don't know what or why I noticed it. Can't really remember how I spotted it, but yeah, I somehow came across it. I think because I'm active in a forum that, yeah, talks about this stuff quite a lot. Especially historical stuff. So yeah, that might be one of the reasons. Complicated game is not what they can play in the US. Oh, wouldn't say that. It's just that the US, a lot of people in the US prefer console games. They're much stronger there than in Europe. Yeah, especially when this is as moddable as they say it should be. Then yes, this will be really something. No traffic. We ran into some traffic on our first patrol, but here it's pretty silent. No. Slow down. Get on the navigational charts. And find out our position, please. Because I don't want to run into... You already know what you want to mod. Okay, tell us. Ronan, what do you want to mod when you get to do it? You're already preparing Silent Hunter 4 mod files. Yeah, more ships. Sound mod. That's the thing, yeah, for the crew. You need some talking going on the ship. New subs. Yeah, I think those might be pretty difficult to implement when you see to how much detail they go with the whole thing.
Kapitän.
So, we know now where we are.
Herr Kaloi.
We're heading off to bed. You get up there.
Kurs setzen.
Getting pretty close to the coast, honestly. Let's head down south.
Schneller, schneller!
Yeah, the 21 should be get implemented by the devs, I think. Are you kidding me? We just found our position.
Herr Kaloi.
How the hell are we lost again?
Zu Befehl.
They really need to change this mechanic. It's just annoying. Better AI for the crew.
Langsamer.
Come on, find us the position.
Langsamer.
But I can't send him off because we need to keep an eye on the skies. Now he is tired too. So that's bad. Both
Kapitän.
officers are now tired. Okay, everything's fine.
Diese Koordinaten
Head off to
setzen.
bed again.
Zu Befehl.
You stay up there. We need someone spotting for the time being. Techno radio station for the sub, where Das Boot soundtrack is running all the time. Well, somebody checked on their website at Playway, and they already have a Type 14 outside done, a Type 2. So the milk cows, Milchkühe, supply submarines are prepared. And when they have a milk cow, we should have the Type 9 too. Easily. Oh, now I hear a baby.
Schneller, schneller!
Okay, you.
Herr Kaloi.
The guns turn in the wrong direction.
Zu Befehl.
You need to change that. That when you order your officer to leave the gun, that the crew turns the gun back into the right position. Save for when you're diving. I like how hard this mission is. Yeah, it's a hard mission and there's nobody to be spotted. Though this is actually one of the most busy areas at the time. Oh God! No! This is just... Look at that! Sky's clear. No fog, nothing. This mechanic seriously needs to be tweaked. Okay, go slow again.
Langsamer.
You plot the course again while this guy now sleeps. I'm annoyed. Leave him on the maps. Yeah. Probably have to. Someone spilled the Schokomandeln on the charts again. Yeah, probably. Oh. Radio guy. Do we get Radio London? You don't? You have to scroll really low. Really, scroll very far down the page.
Aye, Herr Kaloi.
Hola! Sadly, I don't speak Spanish that much. It's just enough for dos cervezas, por favor. But, yeah. And I can probably ask for the toilet. But yeah. Hello, and yeah, I like that game. Too. Buenas tardes. Yeah. So, could you please verify our position now? This guy is almost ready to go upstairs and take a look again. Ah, okay. We're fine.
Kapitän,
He needs to sleep. He needs to sleep now.
bestätigt.
Our ship's position is undetermined. Yeah, there is the sun, so it's not that undetermined, yeah? We know where the sun is. I understand when this happens, when you get into a severe thunderstorm, and afterwards it's deepest night with cloud cover, or if there's extreme fog. But which sun is that? We're not on Tatooine, okay? You have to, I hope they implement that you can actually program shifts. Patrol completed without any contact.
Koordinaten setzen.
Too bad. Oh, and right on that spot, we got chimney smoke. And that's quick chimney smoke. What time is it? Oh, it's pretty early in the day. Type 7C U-boats, Type 7B U-boats, Type 2B, and Type 14. Yeah. And now, could you probably check how close the Type 14s, the milk cows, were to the Type 9s? Because I think, what is the function of the depth measuring by sonar when it's already shown on the map? At certain time, yeah. At certain times you're not able to determine your position by map when you have to turn out the gyro compass. While you're submerged, so you can sneak up on a convoy. And then you won't know where you are and can't check on the map how deep it should be in this region. And then this is pretty useful. Alright, I think... Wait, that's not a freighter. That's not a freighter. Contact. That looks like warship contact. Okay,
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
go down. You should use it carefully, yes, absolutely. It's an active ping, yeah, there are two versions. Active ping and silent ping, though silent ping only works until a depth of, I think, 120 meters. Yeah, you get a warship killing me. Hey, Panda Games. Okay, you get on the attack periscope, please. You get to sleep. And you head over to the
Bestätigt.
hydrophone. You're done with heating up the torpedoes, alright. Then you should head over to the E-engine. The three mean next to the radio man. The additional sailors added. It's at the moment it's kind of buggy, so it doesn't really tell you what the effect is. But if you hover over it, you get the actual effect shown. As you can see, one sailor detection range increased by 25%. Same here. Was that how many stations he was receiving? Probably, yes. How much torpedoes will be needed to sink warship? 2 or 3, maybe 4. Yeah. Probably as many as you can get into it, and you have 4 forward torpedo tubes, so I would fire off all 4 in that case. Okay, he's already on the engine, great.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, we should probably take this thing down and speed up with full speed.
Schneller, schneller! Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Not able to pick up anything on the hydrophone yet. Still, we will try to catch them.
Legen Sie den Kurs.
Is it possible to switch the diesel charging off for more speed? It isn't, sadly. Not yet, but I think they will implement that because that was a really important factor. Okay, let's get the periscope back up. Okay, is that bugged?
Langsamer.
In that case, we go into first person perspective and oh, damn it. We had warship contact for a moment there, but not anymore.
Kurs berechnen.
And okay, he actually brought it back in. Damn it, I can't get the periscope back out again. Okay, another bug to report. So that's definitely a bug. We'll try to surface again because I can't spot anyone.
Tanks anblasen. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Yeah, low air reserves.
Kapitän.
Remove. Torpedo tubes when you need. Can open. There are shortcuts, yes. They are just not documented properly at the moment. There's what is it called? There's a thread on the Steam forum where you can look at the shortcuts. Okay, surfacing again.
Alarm!
Oh
Feindlicher
crap!
Zerstörer in Sicht!
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
We just surfaced right in front of them. But it's only destroyers, a destroyer patrol with some corvettes. I had hoped for a battleship. That would have been great. Okay,
Herr Kaloi.
you take a nap for the moment.
Kurs setzen.
You turn around, we go,
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
I think, down. Again.
Herr Kaloi.
Okay, oxygen is being used up. You turn off this thing again here.
Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi.
Deck's awash. Yeah, that would do that, but I thought they were far enough away because they weren't displayed properly. Thing is, did they spot us? 9%, 10%, okay. But definitely no battleship there. I think we would have spotted that by now.
Kapitän.
Back to periscope depth.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Heading away, yeah. We're trying to run now because I don't want to run into this. So you turned off that thing? Okay. Wait, what was that? The crate is still up there! I thought we would have lost that and we dived. Yeah, too bad, only destroyers. I had hoped for the battleship, but sadly
Kurs auf
it wasn't to
diese
be.
Koordinaten setzen.
Herr Kaloi.
So, does this persist? Yes. Ah, okay. That's the switch. So we take a look. So as you can see now here, with the noise, we're at 96 decibel. That's pretty loud, though the surface noise is masking this somewhat. As you can see, the loudest thing is the gyro compass and the electrical engines. So we're reducing the sound now. Yeah, electrical engines are much more silent now. But the gyro compass is pretty loud, and that's a problem. Though we should be off far enough that they won't spot us.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Yeah.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I think we will go down deeper. To, I think, 100 meters. Depth below keel is 700. Okay, let's go down to 140.
150 Meter.
140, not 150. And no, I'm not stopping it, because they didn't detect us yet.
Kapitän?
You get back on the hydrophone.
Jawohl.
I could stop the gyro compass. That's one option, to turn down the sound of my sub. Then here I could turn down the steering engines, which makes steering the submarine much less reliable. But yeah, better silent than dead. Better silent and cumbersome than dead. And of course, turn off the engines or slow them down significantly more. Too bad. Finally get a target and then it's not what we wanted. I have moved on. No spot. Change light to blue. Oh, no reason, discipline is fine. I don't think it uses up. No, it doesn't use anything up. So it's fine. Yeah, okay. We should be fine.
Sie den Kurs an.
Just heading off. And then we will resurface. $740. Different light. Lights change does improve morale at certain times. As you can see at the moment, it's fine, but changing the lights, especially to blue at night, will increase your night sight. And to red in desperate situations stops the crew from going completely desperate. Panicking. Yeah, that's red. Red is for red is for night. Blue is just to keep it safe. Yeah. And they like usual lighting, of course, because it's not that dark. Okay, let's head off a bit more. Only 8 knots, 7 knots, pretty slow. Should probably get you from the periscope at the navigator's chart. Bilges are pretty full, should check that. Blue, they use less oxygen. Oh, we check that.
Kapitän? Jawohl.
Might be. That would be cool. Because right now we only have 48 minutes left. Can you test the manual hydro? Yes, I could do that. Oh, actually, yes, you're right. Silent running is with blue light and decreases the O2 usage by 15%. Wow, Gospodi. I didn't know that.
Herr
Thanks for
Kaloi.
the info.
Herr Kaloi.
Alright. So here's the echo sounder. You come with me. And we head over to the echo sounder. There we go. So that was regular ping, I think. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So here we have two versions: ping deep or ping shallow. That's the silent one. Nobody will hear that. So it's supersonic. That is a sonic impulse, so we can measure the depth up until 1,000 up to 1,000 meters. But this only works to 125 meters. Okay. Still heading off. Oxygen supply is alright for the time being. The gyro compass is using some battery capacity at the moment, but it's alright. But I think they reduced the battery capacity quite a bit. That's a lot of usage at the moment.
Kurs
I
auf
could...
diese Koordinaten setzen.
Oh, we're back in travel mode, so we escaped them. We should be out of range. This guy is fit again, so we'll send him up to the hydrophone
Jawohl.
and check if there's anything close by. Yeah, he can hear the weather. Apparently nothing close by. Nope, nothing to hear. Doesn't mean there isn't a destroyer somewhere up there, but I think we'll go up to periscope depth now.
Herr Kaloi.
You get back to the charts.
Zu Befehl.
Charts. Compartment is flooded. Oh, okay.
Zu Befehl.
So there was water inside.
Herr Kaloi.
I don't see any manual hydro options here. So yeah, you might be right.
Kapitän. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Pumps working. That should... Yeah, that's reducing my battery time quite a lot. But hi, Andy Pepkin, by the way.
Herr Kaloi.
Let's check here. Yeah, manual mode not available in demo, sadly. Yeah. I had it quite a few times there, and the last time, I think, first person to test hydro. Yeah, sadly it doesn't work. As you can see, manual mode is not available. Just, it looked for a second there as if I was moving backwards, but no, that was just an optical illusion. So periscope is going up. That's the spotting periscope. Here, observation periscope. It should have a higher sight range.
Kapitän.
Yeah, really, doesn't it? That's something I loved about Silent Hunter and even Silent Hunter 5 and Silent Hunter 4. Because the graphics of Silent Hunter 4 are alright. This always looked beautiful. I mean, look at that. You can actually see the shape of the submarine from above surface. I don't know, it says it's not available for demo mode. I think they're still working on it. Okay, let's go back to the surface. Because I think we are fine there. Ah, it was really loud and glitched the rest of the audio. Okay, so they are working on that. And there it goes. Yeah, they need to. We need to get a bow wave for the turret. Tower, sorry.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Falcon 9, hi there. Ambient underwater sound also very nicely done. Yes. Also, it gets really silent when you turn off your engine. But we need a bow wave here for the tower. I read your response for Type 14. Yeah, they just need to change the interiors. Oh, see the water coming out? That's the animation we need all the time when you're going through rough seas. Right now it's only because we are pumping out water, I think. Or is it? Or did they change it? Did they actually add it in? That can't still be... Oh, now it stopped. Yeah, okay. They have to add that back in. For in between. Hi, Struts. Yeah, they haven't added it back in. It's only for pumping out water at the moment, but... Yeah, I should pump my bilge now, but I think I already ran the pump quite a bit. Let's check. Pump's still running? I think the bilge is empty. Let's check the bilge. Would you... Okay, I can't check the bilge because it's empty. Alright, everything's fine.
Kapitän?
Well, you won't hear anything there. You can head upstairs.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
But we should start the compressor right on that one. By the way, I noticed there's an electrical compressor back here, so... Oh, fuck! Crash dive!
11 Uhr.
Plane spotted.
Alarm tauchen.
Oh no, not a Sunderland. Evade, 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 full speed.
Schneller, schneller.
What? My keyboard isn't reacting anymore. Oh, that's why. Down, 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 down. Change course.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
There it comes. There it comes. Oh.
Kurs setzen.
Hard turn.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
Oh crap, it's right above us. Okay, change course again.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt.
Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Okay. We might have thrown off his aim by that turn. And we're now turning again. How deep is it? Not that deep here, but for 150 it's enough. Okay, I think he missed us completely.
Herr Kaloy.
Because we turned. Yeah, probably. That would have been quicker. But we still... It went quick enough, but now we need the electric compressor. Because we don't have enough compressed air. Whoosh! Okay. So let's hope there is no carrier close
Kurs auf
by.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
Hey, yeah, that was close. Apparently it wasn't able to drop any bombs on us precisely. Silent running, electric compressor, yeah, that's using up some oxygen. But we need to do that, we need the compressed air up. Damn it. Yeah, what some people suggested for crash diving order, that you get people spawning here and running to the front when you order a crash dive. Yeah, well, we just wanted to make sure that no bombs dropped on us. And right now it can stay like that. Yeah, I actually have these things now. But we're doing fine so far. Hmm. 90 meters? Alright. And the thing is, I think the dropped depth charges had a triggering depth of, I think, 30 to 40 meters, but sometimes they had additional ones aboard. In case the submarine went diving in time. So they had a few that went deeper, but those were, I think, limited to 100 meters. The thing was something about the charges of the depth charges being limited when they were airdropped, because the fuses were too yeah, wobbly, you could say. What is it? Empfindlich? God, the English words keeps evading me. But yeah, they just couldn't use the fuses for very sensitive. Yeah, that's the word. They couldn't use the sensitive for really deep explosions, because they were too sensitive. They would go off when hitting the surface. So they only had those up to maximum of 100 meters on the planes. So going below 100 meters when a plane is circling you and dropping on you, it's a safe call. I think at the beginning of the war, the British actually had the problem that they had no charges at all, no depth charges at all that could go below 90 to 100 meters. So going deeper than that is an absolute safe call in 1939 to 1940, but I think they improved that pretty quickly. So now in 1941, they're absolutely able to drop on you when you're deeper. But I think nobody actually used depth charges to deeper than 200 to 250 meters, but that's of course pretty dangerous for the submarine itself just because of the depth. As you can see, it only goes to 260 meters. Yes, it will stay on station for a while. That's why I'm staying submerged for the time being. And heading off. Oh, apparently it is gone now. And now we got lost. So you get over there.
Kapitän.
You also take a nap. Actually, no, we'll go to the listening room and check. I think we can turn off the compressor for now to save some battery and oxygen. He's busy staring at the meat. We'll try that when we are on the surface again. Will battery life become a problem? I don't think it will become a problem now. I could still turn off the gyro compass. But, yes. But not for now. I have still 1 hour. And when, yeah, we have now turned off the electric compressor, so we're now at more than 2 hours. Actual problem could be oxygen, but we have more than 1 hour, and I don't think the Sunderland can stay there for that long. I'll just increase my speed a bit so we get away. When we're far enough away, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. Okay. Wow, we still haven't determined where the hell we are? That's not good. Please determine that. Come on, tell me! I want to get back to the harbor and safe. So we could continue tomorrow on this save here. If they fix research. Because otherwise there's not much of a point. While I would love to hunt some... oh, there we are. Well, I would love to hunt battleships. I would also like to have the crew do something. Okay, I think we're far enough away from our last spotted position that we are now able to resurface again.
Herr Kaloi. Kapitän.
And you turn on the diesel compressor. And you head off to bed.
Herr Kaloi.
You turn on the light switch again. Can you drag waypoints? Not yet, no. This might be available later on, I guess, because it's, yeah, pretty much a feature you need. Turn on the pumps, because the bill just got some water up there. And... oh, what is that? Ah, don't know what that was. Our aircraft a problem at night. They might become that later in the war, because you can see that actually on the Sunderland models when you pause and inspect the models, and you can see that on some loading screens. Probably a dog hair or a cat hair. We have 2 cats too. That the Sunderlands actually have the antennas for radar already on the model, and later war submarine hunter planes like the Sunderland, the PBYs, and I think there was a Beaufighter and a Blenheim version for submarine hunting, had radar equipped, air-to-surface radar, that was able to pick up submarines that were surfaced at night. And yeah, they also had very powerful lights, so when they picked something up, they turned up on their lights. And when they spotted a submarine at night, it was pretty much fucked, because usually submarines weren't prepared for being spotted at night. Yeah, exactly. And then I think the Sunderlands didn't get any missiles, but they had forward armament, the version the Navy used for sub-hunting. I think 4 20mm cannons on the nose. And of course the Blenheims and Beaufighters were armed with missiles. And a missile hit, yeah, on this, you're done for. Even 20mm is really dangerous for submarines. So, there are quite some videos on YouTube from target cameras of Allied submarine hunter planes or anti-submarine planes. No, they don't have radar on the planes yet. But later in the war, from what the devs told us, it will definitely become a problem. And that's why it's really important to research then, because there is not only radar equipment for your submarine to spot other surface ships and to spot planes, but there's also a radar detector that you can research. And that means it will make it much easier to detect radar. It's easier to detect radar over longer ranges than to actually detect the ships themselves or the planes. So when you pick up a radar signal, you then only have to determine if it is if it is a plane hunting for you, or if it just is a convoy having his radar turned on. A convoy escort. That might be an interesting game. You might probably have to check manually. Who knows? Maybe it's a crew option. If this is actually a plane or not, because the frequencies are, of course, a thing there. Please don't get lost now, alright? I just want to get home. So, batteries are recharging. Fuel is fine. Well, we didn't sink anything, but we didn't get sunk either. That's a first for me. Usually my streams end with me getting sunk. So that's something. And just finishing it is also fine. Because we should still get some reputation from this. Yeah, 20,000. And that should be enough to get our first reputation point. Nice! Radar detectors on cars are forbidden in Germany, I think.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
So, what do we learn from this? It's a survival game, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, what we learned from this? I have to clean up my PC. Oh! Okay, for a second I thought I should probably stop the game because there's something close by, but apparently there wasn't. Oh, he is dead. He should take a nap, but it's night, so that shouldn't be a problem. But we sent him over to the navigator station for a moment. How's the bilge looking? Because we need to check. It's apparently raining outside. See that? They actually donned their clothing for the weather. Like that. It's something I was missing in Silent Hunter a lot, that the crew was only ever wearing the same clothes. Yeah, see that? It changed. So, we just have seen a definite improvement to Silent Hunter. Even Silent Hunter 5. They changed between rain gear and that's actually a thing. Do they change to winter gear when you go up north? Probably it's in Silent Hunter 3, but in Silent Hunter 4 and Silent Hunter 5 it wasn't. I'm pretty sure about that. Which was pretty interesting when you were, I think in Silent Hunter 4, in this, you had as a standard outfit for the Germans, because you only got the Germans with the U-boat missions pack, from up where they were in Operation Monsoon, that they had only t-shirts, so short arms and such. And they actually had to mod in proper gear for the Atlantic, for the Operation Monsoon mod, where you could play the Germans in the Atlantic. They had to mod that in, because otherwise the guys kept on running on deck in midwinter. The thing they need to change is that you actually get to spot the sun and the moon. That doesn't work at the moment. Of course, that would mean that they have to implement the realistic moon and sun positions for the time. I think that shouldn't be such a challenge. Your mod team. For which mod were you working? Or on which mod? Operation Monsoon? Because that was a great mod. Ah, great. Yeah, still, Operation Monsoon made a lot of fun that you finally were able to play in the Atlantic. Like that a lot. Well, thank you for your hard work with the mod. Ah. Ah, okay. Fall of the Rising Sun mod. Well, that's also a great mod. Africa Course goes on vacation in Greenland.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Almost back in harbor. Yeah, modders keep such games alive. Just look at it. Silent Hunter 3, Silent Hunter 4, still played by so many people. It's incredible. Oh. So, and let's take a look. Yep, RAM usage up to 99%. Well, Rochelle. So, if you have only 8 GB of RAM, for this game you should get 16. Or at least 12. I certainly will try to get 12 to 16 in the next month. Yeah, see? With mods it's great. Okay, go there. There. And then we head straight in.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Yeah, it's 32. Yeah, then you should be fine. Yeah, I only have 8, and I have also a very special kind of RAM. I think DDR3 with 2133 megahertz is rather rare. I only was able to find, I think, 1 or 2 on eBay. It's not that easy, of the type I have. And yeah, Corsair Vengeance Silver. Wasn't able to find any Corsair Vengeance Silver DDR3 2133 at all. Only the red version. I don't care about the color, honestly, but it's really difficult to find. And expensive still. I think 50 for 8 GB. Because it's so fast. It's really fast, and despite it only being DDR3, it's still good enough for most games of today. Just that you need more, of course. So I will just upgrade that a bit. I think 50 euros, 60 euros, it should be fine. Just try to get it, and then... I hope they add the bunkers. Probably that the bases change over time. Probably that you see the construction work going on the bunkers and such, and then when you return, the bunkers have been improved a bit. If you were off long enough, of course, that is. That would be pretty great. This almost sounded like a plane just got nervous for a moment there. And there we are back in harbor. Okay. So, we didn't use any ammunition at all.
Herr Kaloi, Kapitän.
Let's check for the warehouse. See, he changed his gear. Oh, I forgot to bring over the AA ammunition. Not AA ammunition, the AP. Apparently we didn't really use anything of the bread and such, so let's just get more of it. We didn't use any torpedoes or stern torpedoes. Oh well. Hopefully this save will still work tomorrow. I think we didn't lose too much. So I will call in a favor now from the High Command. Pre-roam? No. Headquarters influence. Send officers on missions in headquarters. Wait a second. Was that the problem? Was that the problem, that this wasn't unlocked in the further versions, in the earlier versions? It was unlocked from the beginning. Was that the reason why we couldn't get any research done? That could be the reason why it wasn't working. Let's check for that. I know I have one crew member in land, though it isn't showing me that. Oh, no. Now we just could send off 2 if we had to. Yeah. Improved toilets. Still have to love about that. Yeah, we should have a radio man available. So now we could do 2 researches at once, just that we don't have any crew members for that. So let's check the recruitment again, but I think it's still bugged. Yeah. Or it could be that they are just not there. Show me their files. Let's see what happens when I recruit more. They don't show up, because I could have assigned them to the submarine otherwise. Yeah, it's definitely bugged. Also, that should be 3 of 3 and 1, because this guy and these 3. So, that screen is definitely bugged. Will get reported. And then, hopefully we see that this fixed tomorrow. I think I will stream on the same time again, 20 to 30. This time, hopefully, with a working CPU right from the beginning. And hopefully we will finally run into one of the battleships. The implementing, what was it? King George class and the Nelson class. Oh, Nelson class would be nice. These things are beautiful. Okay, really strange looking, but beautiful. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah. Probably see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. As always, thank you for everyone who joined and followed. Yeah. Good night, and see you.